Fox News Radio, U.S. President Donald Trump has said that the secondary tariffs against India may have influenced Russian President Vladimir Putin to meet him. This comes after, earlier this month, Trump ordered steeper tariffs on Indian goods over New Delhi's continued purchase of Russian oil. This takes the level to 50% for many products, among the highest on any American trading partners. President Trump further implied that the tariffs on India probably had a role in Putin's agreeing to meet today. While India has emerged as a key partner for Washington in its strategic, have made New Delhi a prime target in the Republican president's global tariff offensive, according to reports. Now for this discussion, we're joined by Gautam Mukherjee. He's a senior reporter, joins us live from New Delhi. Thank you, Gautam Mukherjee, for joining us today. Good to see you. Now, how credible is this President Trump's claim that the tariffs on India influenced President Putin's decision to come to the table today?
I think it has little or nothing to do with it. The main reason that India would buy Russian oil is because of the degree of discounts. It buys from many places. Russia has been very economical in terms of its pricing, and that is the main reason that India has been buying Russian oil. We need 80 to 85% of our oil from abroad. We buy about $6.5 billion worth of oil from the United States also. So this is a strange remark to make, that Putin is coming to the table because of sanctions on India. But again, just before this meeting in Alaska, the Trump administration has threatened higher tariffs, even beyond the 25% they put on Indian oil, on India for buying Russian oil and other equipment from Russia. So, this could be 50, 75% additional to the other tariffs, which are already 25%. These are pressures being put on India because India is refusing to agree to American terms, particularly in the sale of American agricultural products and dairy products into India, which will harm the Indian highly subsidized Indian farmer just as much as Trump is trying to push the highly subsidized American goods. So that is the basic thing. And now the situation has moved on to India dealing more and more with BRICS. We have made a circular to all the BRICS countries, 21 of them, that they can deal in Indian rupees with India. There is also in the offing a BRICS currency, which may be introduced, I think, shortly after India meets with China at the end of this month. If there is a BRICS currency, then the high-value trades will happen in the BRICS currency rather than the US dollar. So many things have arisen out of Trump's hostility towards India, which has turned away a perfectly good ally in order for it to seek other markets and other ways around Trump's unreasonable demands and very high tariffs.
Do you think that these moves that has pushed India to look out for other allies in its surroundings, do you think that this is signaling a shift in U.S. strategy towards India now in balancing relations with both Russia and China?
It is not succeeding, if that was the idea, because America is not in a position to raise tariffs on China because there are many trading items it needs from China and which it can't get from anywhere else. It thought it could pressurize India into submission. That is not happening. Instead of that, China, India, Russia, the global south, the countries in BRICS, and so on are raising their cooperation. Brazil, for example, which has also been subjected to unreasonable tariffs from America, has also decided not to cooperate. Switzerland, all the way across in Europe, a neutral country, has also been very put off with 37% tariffs on the and threats of even more, and has canceled its F-35 plane contracts, as has Spain. Canada has bought 10 and is reducing or holding in abeyance any further purchases. So it is very hard to understand Trump's mind on what he is seeking and what he is actually achieving out of these tariff wars. Because as far as India is concerned, we are becoming more self-reliant by the hour as a consequence of Trump's policies.
And given this India's growing importance, also you've mentioned in your first answer that U.S. strategic interests. So how will these tariffs impact the long-term U.S.-India relationship, according to you?
I think the long-term the relationship has been improving steadily ever since the George W. Bush presidency, where a Republican president was definitely very helpful towards India. The Democrats in between did nothing to harm the relationship, though they have always played, America has always played ducks and drakes with Pakistan, and not come to our aid at vital times. In 1971, they sent the 7th Fleet when we liberated Bangladesh. In 1999, when we had a battle with Pakistan at Kargil, they turned off the GPS so that we could not work. And now, after Operation Sindoor, where we smashed Pakistan and a lot of American assets secreted in Pakistan, they are being very hostile. Now, I do believe that after the Trump administration leaves, and they've only got about 3 years left, I think the relationship will vastly improve. It could even improve towards the latter part of Trump's presidency, when he becomes a lame duck, when he loses more seats in the Congress and the Senate. And, the relationship, I think, will be restored to its former warm, relationship between America and India, with a critical difference. India will never, ever in the future rely on America. It will be a transactional affair. If they agree to our terms and we agree to their terms, we will go forward. But we will not automatically expect any favors, because there are none forthcoming from America. There never really have been.
Thank you very much for joining us today and sharing your insights through